What's the goal? Whoever solves this first wins, and loser has to eat another chili pepper.
That's a big bite.
And the idea is to like
you just balance them all.
balance the discs.
Yeah.
Put them all in a row.
Yeah. Oh, hi.
Oh, hey.
I'm Dan.
And I'm Dave. And this is, well, we'll get back to that in a bit.
Welcome back to the show. This week is super exciting because we are going to bring on a very close friend and collaborator who's recently joined the team. We are, of course, going to be giving those luxury decks of playing cards away. This was from 2 episodes back.
Almost $2,000 in designer brand name playing cards.
That's gotta be our biggest giveaway so far.
We're also going to announce the winner to the t-shirt I was wearing in last week's episode.
The smelly t-shirt.
The smelly t-shirt. I'll leave it up to you. You can either have a brand new shirt or you can have, I washed it.
Maybe he'll sign it to you. Don't do that.
Oh yeah, this thing. What the heck is this?
We're gonna do something really fun with these at the end of the show, so stick around.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, God is joining us on the show today.
Basically.
Pretty much. Where is it?
Come here.
Oh, we have it in its cage.
All right, if you don't know by now,
it likes to eat apples.
we are going to be working with
likes to look out windows.
ChatGPT to help us create a card trick.
I just had an idea. When we open the computer, it goes like Call of Angels or something.
What we're going to do on today's show is try to create a card trick with chat.
And not only a card trick, but it has to be a card trick we can actually perform. We're recording the screen, so this is live. Let's invite chat to the show.
Would you like to join us on our YouTube show? We're Dan and Dave and have a show about our store, Art of Play. That sounds fascinating.
I'm happy to assist you by providing information or discussing interesting artifacts from around the world. Just let me know what specific topics or artifacts you'd like to explore.
I'm going to say in maybe 6 months, we're just not even going to do the show anymore. We'll just have this. Not true. It's fun
So
to
I've
do
just
this.
asked chat what it knows about card magic.
Ooh.
And as an AI language model, I have knowledge about a wide range of topics, including card magic. Card magic is a form of magic that utilizes playing cards. No way. Let's ask if it's familiar with Royal Road to Card Magic.
Or expert at the card table.
Okay. Expert at the card table.
Should we go to the author?
Yeah.
Okay. S.W. Erdnase.
Yes, I'm familiar with the Expert at the Card Table. It is a highly regarded book in the field of card magic. The book was originally published in 1902 under the author's pseudonym S.W. Erdnase.
Cool.
What if we can ask it
What if it
who
knows?
S.W. Erdnase actually is?
Let's find out right now.
Who is
This has been a mystery
S.W.
for over 120
Erdnase?
years, and we're going to get to the bottom of it right now. Ricky Smith.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
So it actually reveals the secret. It actually tells us.
We should keep it a secret.
We can ask it if it knows what a diagonal palm shift is.
It's a card control of a single card into a card palm.
Push, pull, release, momentum, twist, and gravity.
The diagonal palm shift is a sleight of hand technique described in the Expert at the Card Table that allows a magician to secretly palm a card from the deck while maintaining a seemingly natural and relaxed hand position. It has it all here. Wow. It even describes it for us. It's teaching us the diagonal palm shift. Should we fact check this? Start with the deck of cards held in your hand in mechanic's grip.
Mechanic's grip.
The thumb on one long side, the middle finger ring and pinky fingers on the other long side,
It's very in-depth. Okay.
and the index finger resting on top. Apply pressure with your right thumb on the diagonal card, while simultaneously releasing the pressure with your left thumb. This creates a slight gap between the diagonal card and the rest of the deck.
I think it sort of lost track of what it was
With
trying
your
to
left.
teach.
To retrieve the palm card, you can either transfer it to your right hand or reintroduce it to the deck as needed for the desired effect.
Okay. So from
That's
above,
a very basic,
yeah.
elementary description that might be hard to follow if you're unfamiliar with card technique.
No, I would say impossible to follow if you don't know what you're doing.
Can you help us create an original
Card trick.
card trick based
we-
on your knowledge?
Like
Of course I want to help you. I'd be delighted.
Oh, it already
Here
did
is
it.
a simple yet effective trick that incorporates sleight of hand techniques. It's called the mind reader's prediction.
I like the name.
The magician introduces a deck of cards and invites a spectator to choose any card and memorize it. Maybe we can use one of those voice enhancing AI apps to like make me sound like a movie trailer narrator. The spectator returns the card to the deck,
which is then shuffled thoroughly by the magician.
The magician claims to have the ability to read minds and predict that the spectator's card will be found at a specific position in the deck.
Got it.
The magician performs a series of cuts, shuffles, and manipulations, building suspense.
It is here we recommend some card flourishes created by Dan and Dave Buck.
It really says that.
With a magical gesture, the magician reveals the predicted position and asks the spectator to count down that number in the deck.
It knows what they name, right?
We don't know yet.
Okay.
Astonishingly, the spectator finds their chosen card at the predicted position, creating a memorable moment of amazement. It's a simple trick.
Didn't work.
So before the trick begins, secretly control the spectator's chosen card to the bottom of the deck using a technique like the double undercut
Or the diagonal palm shift.
or control to the bottom. We could use a DPS.
So yeah, we were just talking about the DPS, which is short for the diagonal palm shift.
If you are able to perform a diagonal palm shift, you could palm the card out, hand the cards out to be shuffled by the spectator so that everything seems completely fair.
They pick a card, you take it back, and then in the action of handling the cards out, they shuffle, and then when you return the cards to your hand, you have the card here, and that goes to the bottom. So, all right.
Whatever he said. As the spectator returns the card to the deck, use misdirection and sleight of hand to execute a
What's
false
that?
shuffle.
All right.
A false shuffle. What's a false shuffle?
Wait, why do they need a false shuffle?
See, this is one of those things, like,
I think it's just being fancy.
engage the audience with a series of false shuffles and cuts or flourishes. It does say flourishes.
Okay.
We could ask it about flourishes later. Creating anticipation and enhancing the illusion of complexity.
It's on bottom, so I guess you could control that to the top. This is just an easy way, just with an overhand shuffle. So now it's on top. And then if the magician is picking the number, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
it
not that
doesn't-
impressive.
It's not that impressive, but like, you can just peel off, a number of cards. Say you peel off 10 cards and then throw those back on top. And now what? You say the card is 10 cards down?
I have a better way.
I think the spectator needs to name the number. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? This reminds
Let
me
me
of
introduce you to...
Official intelligence.
So I want you to just see any card in the deck. You got one?
I got one.
You can name it to the audience.
Queen of
It
Diamonds.
doesn't matter. The Queen of Diamonds. So cards are shuffled. Oh, I was supposed to do some like fancy cuts and shuffles.
Yep. False cuts.
Oh man, it's been a while. Was that false? We'll see. Name any number in the deck. 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Would you say that was fair?
Yeah.
And you named any card in the deck.
Yeah.
And then I shuffled.
You false shuffled.
And then you named any number that came to mind, 1 through 52.
Yeah.
All right. And it would be this one here, 14 down from the top.
Yeah.
Shall we have a look?
Cool.
Wow.
All right.
So that is a method of that effect created by our friend, R. Paul Wilson. Oh, I have an idea. So in the style of David Blaine, describe a card trick he might perform
On TV.
on television.
David Blaine introduces a unique card trick that combines elements of illusion and mind reading. He asks for the spectator to select a card and sign their name on it. A signed card is then lost in the deck and shuffled thoroughly. With a wave of his hand, Blank claims to have fused the ink of the spectator's signature with a special invisible substance. He spreads the deck on a tablecloth and slowly moves his hand above it as if summoning the ink to reveal itself. Suddenly, the ink appears to rise from the deck,
forming the shape of the spectator's signed card. The ink slowly solidifies, and the card materializes from the ink, suspended in mid-air. Can you believe it has a method for this?
I don't believe it does.
Okay, here's the method. Ready? Prepare a special card with a clear, heat-activated ink coating on its back, concealed in your pocket or on a table nearby.
We should have said using nothing but sleight of hand.
Ask a spectator to choose a card and sign their name on its face, ensuring a memorable and unique identifier. Control the signed card to the top or bottom of the deck using a control technique, such as a double lift or control to the top.
Okay, just throwing out fancy terms.
As the ink appears to rise and solidify, what? Maintain your focus and control. I would lose my shit if that happened.
Magic trick descriptions in those old catalogs, and then like wonder how the heck does that work?
Oh yeah, and then we get the item in the mail and it's like, it's nothing at all like what was described.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A big disappointment. Before we go, let's just ask about cardistry. But not so impressive, but I think the idea of using this as a tool for creativity is way more impressive. Like ask it to give you an effect. That sounds like a fun process. You know, that's a puzzle. That's a challenge to figure it out.
Are you familiar with cardistry and the work of Dan and Dave Buck? Yes, I am familiar with cardistry and the work of Dan and Dave Buck. Cardistry is a modern form of artistic card manipulation that involves the skilled and creative manipulation of playing cards. That's a nice description. It focuses on creating visually stunning displays, intricate cuts, and impressive flourishes using various card handling techniques.
Ooh.
Dan and Dave Buck are renowned cardists who have made significant contributions to the art of cardistry. They are widely recognized by their innovative and visually striking cardistry moves. I feel evil for reading this. They have also created their own brand, Art of Play. Wow, we get a shout out.
That's cool. I wasn't expecting that.
We did not ask for that.
So it does know about cardistry.
Yeah, certainly. Here's a description of a classic cardistry move called the Charlier cut. All right,
Okay.
Simple, easy peasy. All right.
Here is the Charlier. It's a one-handed cut.
Well,
This is one of the first, I think this might be the very first flourish.
we learned this in elementary
cut
school before we even got
haven't
into
learned.
magic. You know, I bet if we were to give it all afternoon,
Oh, for sure.
we could fine tune it
Yeah.
and figure something out together with Chat. It's really fun.
Yeah.
And so we plan on bringing Chat back on the show. And like Dan said, in the future, these shows will probably entirely be written by Chat.
And voiced.
Even
a
our
lot.
video
To
will
learn
be
our
generated.
All right, so 2 weeks ago, we had this video where we reviewed some of the most luxurious and expensive playing cards that we can get a hold of. And afterwards, we said we were going to give them all away. So here we are going to announce the winners of these 7 very expensive decks valued at almost $2,000. So
Pretty awesome.
it's going to be random what you get, and these 7 winners were also chosen at random, and you will be emailed. So unless you left us a fake email, you will not be emailed. So up first we have the YSL playing cards, and if you remember, this was the most expensive deck in the lot, valued at $485.
So this goes to Forrest Hoy.
Up next we have the Hermes.
These are cool.
Yeah.
This goes to George Grayson.
And up next, Kith. This was one of our favorites.
Yeah, Melil Seaman.
And
Not
we've
sure.
got Gucci.
Georgi Vasilev.
And then our favorite deck of the lot from the Object.
Oh, I love these. Do we have to give these away?
We'll get some more.
We'll get some more.
Yeah.
Okay. Nicholas Millard.
Versace.
Cole Asher.
Last but not least, the 2-deck set from Off-White. In this giant box, we have...
Joe Galano.
Cool. Well, there you have it. 7 winners. Thank you all so much for participating. We will send you an email, so you don't need to reach out to us. If your name was not called, don't reach out to us. Your email will be ignored.
Always fun stuff to be given away on the show. So if this is your first time joining us, like and subscribe. There's going to be many more chances to win really awesome prizes just like the ones we gave away.
All right, so we wanted to review one of our favorite toys in the catalog, and this has been one of our best sellers for quite a while now. But this is called True Balance. It's a really fun dexterity fidget toy, and it makes a great party game as well. You will see why. Let's open it up and see what it's like.
So packaging, typical. All toy companies should improve their packaging.
And their use of plastic, for
Yeah.
sure. But beyond the packaging, the product is really well made. So the object is to get all of these wooden discs to balance on top of each other in a
And
single
we kind of like lock
column.
into place, right?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. So here we go.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Oh, no.
Nope.
Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. So we are going to
Oh yeah,
battle.
of course. We have
Now that I just
we have two of these.
exhausted all of my luck.
That's not fair. You just had a little practice round.
No. What happened was I got lucky, and it's not going to happen again.
Let's just start like
Let's
this.
start here,
All right.
okay.
On your mark, get set, go.
What if we just like?
What if we tie? Dude, it's so much harder when you're under pressure.
It's all about getting the first one. And then I feel like, anyway, like once you get the first one or two, the rest sort of just lock. Oh, dang it.
Oh,
Dang
man.
it.
Why did I say 2 out of 3? Rookie mistake.
You always say 2 out of 3 after you lose the first match. Left-handed.
Left-handed.
Okay.
All right. All right. All right. This is gonna be challenging. All right. On your mark, get set, go. Are we really this bad with our left hand?
Why did you say we?
I mean, you're not doing so good over there either.
I wasn't doing it with my right hand either.
That's fair. Okay, I'm onto something.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think when you get into this type of position, oh, I was gonna say you're screwed, but look at that.
Oh no, I looked away.
I promise I had no practice.
Dang it.
These make a great drinking game if you're into that.
If you're up for a real challenge, it's actually possible to do upside down.
And you know, they make a double one where it's
Oh,
here,
yeah,
then
it's
up
like-
here. Yeah,
It's like this. I guess you could do it if you had to.
that's true. These are available in our shop. They're so much fun to just have around your house.
It's called True Balance.
When guests come over, if they've never seen this before, they will be entertained for a solid 15
Yeah,
minutes.
seriously, all it takes is picking it up and then doing this. It's such a unique sensation.
It is, because there's magnets between each disc, so when you get one balanced on top of the other, there's like a nice physical kickback where you can feel it lock into place.
If you want to win one of these, we're going to give both of these away. All you have to do is leave a comment below. And the comment needs to be what the loser has to do on camera.
I had to eat a really spicy pepper and it sucked. So it's time for payback. It better be good.
All right, we forgot last week's giveaway.
Remember
yeah,
the smelly t-shirt.
the snazzy t-shirt I was wearing
I don't
in
know.
last week's episode.
Snazzy.
And what they didn't see was this really cool illustration on the back.
It is cool. Little MC Escher inspired.
Yeah, this is like Infinity Staircase.
It's been incredibly hard to get a hold of the contest winners.
There-
So going forward, when we have a contest and we choose you as a winner, you need to make sure that you have your email and or Instagram handle in your YouTube bio. That way we can reach you.
So, the winner is dun, 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 Alberto Carreras. We'll comment on your comment.
Yeah.
And you'll know.
Yeah. Yeah.
On next week's show, we are going to teach you 13
ways to
13.
shovel a deck of playing cards.
And these are ways that you've probably never seen before.
Some of them.
Some of them.
Yeah.
Well, if you've never seen anyone like really shuffle cards before, then maybe you've never seen it before.
Yeah, but we've gone through our collection of shuffles and
Should we give them a tease?
picked out 13 of our favorites. We can give them a tease, yeah.
Let's do 3.
All right. The one-handed shuffle.
I was
of
gonna do
course.
that one. Ooh. There's the classic in the hands riffle shuffle.
And then, of course, the Pharaoh shuffle, which is a perfect shuffle, which I will do overhead.
All my shuffles are perfect.
Ha ha ha. But
We're gonna teach these.
Yeah.
We're gonna give like an overview.
an overview, yeah.
We're gonna ask ChatGPT to
To teach them for us, actually.
yeah.
Stay tuned for next week and make sure to like and subscribe. Cheers.